Concrete's very emotional because you only have such a short lifespan to work with the product. In the first hour when it's liquid to the fourth hour where it can be solid rock. The way we speak about concrete in an emotional language, it's just running through our veins so much, and we're just so passionate about it, what we want the product to do and how we want it to work. That's why we're so delicate and we're so attached to this product. It runs through our veins. We were born into it and we're proud to be.
Piave is a family business and we really embrace the family mentality to the point where, Topaz is my sister, Justin's first cousin, my dad's still involved, I'm still involved, and we're trying to really keep it as family orientated and as true to what we love about Piave as possible.
Back when we started in 1993, so we opened up in January 93. Now Piave is a river in the north of Italy, very close to where we come from. Where my dad and mum come from. The Piave River, when we go there, we always go and visit it because it means so much to us. The banks was all pebbles, and in some places they dig that up to use for their concrete. And hence then we thought, no, let's call it Piave. And at the end of that year, we only did 15,000 cubic metres. When Grollo signed us up at the end of '94 to start supplying the Crown Casino in Melbourne in 1995, and my dad, I remember him being worried. He said, "You guys sure you can do this?" And being young, and we said, "Yeah, no worries. Of course we can do that. We have to spend a bit of money buying a few trucks, but we'll put in the effort upstairs." We were surrounded by good people, good workers. They were happy to stay here 12 hours a day, whatever it took. We couldn't believe it that we did it. And really, we weren't, not as if we were worn out at the end of '95. And then in '96 is the year the casino finished, because they built it over 2 years. We did another 100,000. And we thought, geez, it's 100,000. That's easy. We could do this all the time. When we decided to put up the concrete plant, one of the big decisions we had to make was who are we going to put to look after it. My brothers and me thought, geez, well, let's ask Anthony, see if he wants to come and manage it. And he knew about concrete because his father's a concreter. I mentioned to Anthony, what do you reckon? If we build a concrete plant, do you want to look after it? I didn't even have time to finish asking him the question. That he said yes. And then he took over pretty well. He managed it all the way through. And now we're lucky we've got his son here.
Anthony is my father. He's a massive impact on this business. We still have customers ringing up today and asking about him to me, and his impact on the business is so large that we also got all these stickers made up for him that are on every single truck in the fleet.
It's interesting because my Uncle Anthony seems to be involved day to day still. Whether it be through, I see him day to day through my cousin Justin. And I remember times, I still remember learning under him in the plant. And it's like when you look around the plant, you feel he's here. It's weird.
I actually can't believe how similar the personalities are. When his dad was working here, when Anthony was working here, he'd always be in the concrete plant. And Justin was going to school then. Justin doesn't know what his dad used to do. When Anthony used to come in, he'd always come in through that left-hand door, pass by my office, stop and say, "Hey, look, how you going? Everything all right?" I just can't believe that that's exactly what his son does. It's exactly what his son does. I think to myself, God, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, let me tell you. And plus, it's good to have someone that we trust and rely, and it's good to have someone that loves it.
I feel like we're getting to the point where, when it comes to the grunt work, Topaz and Justin are doing the majority of it. And they're lucky because they've got the support of Morris, Wayne, Matt, Dino, Howard in the lab. They've got plenty of support around them, and they, since then, never look back. The future of Piave, I think, if we can, in looking at what's out there for the latest technology, how we can integrate it effectively into our business, and how we can get green technology that impacts climate change, not just impacts the marketing strategy of our business. Complete recycled material integration, cement replacement, recycled water, and not get too big, but big enough to look after the family we look after now, the concrete family, then I think that's where we need to go. That's where I want to see it go.
My brothers and me are the second generation, so Dad handed it over to us. I saw the excitement of us wanting to take over, and my brothers and me can see it in the next generation.
I'm very proud to be here celebrating the 30 years with my family. I think my dad would be so happy with what the company's become since his passing. I'm very honoured as well. Every day I put on my shirt and get to wear the Piave name across my heart. I feel honoured to come in and spend the time with my family and work so efficiently with the people around me.
The success of Piave contributed to its loyal employees. Not only our management, but our loyal drivers, loader drivers and our maintenance team that makes Piave what it is today. A huge thank you to all of them.
Piave is Italian-owned, Australian-based.
Piave's family.
Piave is home.
Piave is concrete. That's the end.